Let's go.
Oh, let's go. I look at like,
Okay.
feel like that's a huge.
Yay!
Let's go. Wait, hold on. Christina!
Yay! Thank you so much, Jeremy, for keeping company. Welcome, everyone. It's going to be a different presentation. This is not my most current presentation. We're going to do it anyway. So what if I told you that in the next 30 days, it is absolutely possible for you to create videos, to attract new clients, and to speak with confidence on camera while traveling as a nomad? How does this sound? Is it something that you want to do? Yes, maybe yes. Is it or isn't it? Yes. Okay. In order to do that, I will invite, and I want you to help me welcome two guests in my speech. I'm not going to be alone. And I need to go to the next slide. Okay. The universe is trying me today. I'm up for the challenge. So, and there is text here that I need to show. Anyway, we will go with what we have. So the first creature I want to welcome is the tiger. This is your inner strength. This is your courage. This is your resilience. We all have it inside of us. And some of you, I've seen your tiger. Some of you I just met, so I haven't seen your tiger. So I want to invite us all to actually bring our tiger in this room, because you're going to need it for the next slides. So we take a deep breath, and I know for some of you it's going to be the first time that you will actually roar. And yes, we can all roar. So we take a deep breath. Are you ready to bring your tiger in this room? We take a deep breath, and right. You all have a tiger inside of you, huh? Okay. The next person, the next creature I want to welcome in this room is, next slide, please. Okay. Oh, it's my cat. It's my, ooh. Mm.
Can you use a hotspot? No?
Okay, then, okay, guys, so it's better because there are images. It's better here. Can we move to the next slide?
Yes.
Okay, and then the next creature I want to invite is our inner doubt. The fears, the shame, the I'm not good enough. It's the chicken we all carry inside of us. We all have those two creatures. We have the tiger and we have the chicken. Do you want to? Yeah, let's do. Actually, there was. And for those of you that believe, oh, the tiger is always successful, the tiger is strong, the tiger is the best, the tiger, it takes 10 to 20 times for the tiger for each successful hunt. It's the resilience, it's the inner power. It doesn't mean that he is successful always for the first attempt, but he keeps going. He keeps until he gets what he wants. That's his superpower. Next one, please. Okay, and the hard truth that we're going to be sharing today, deep breath, is that it's not enough to be very good at what we do. It's simply not enough. If we are not visible, then if nobody knows about how good we are, then there is no impact. And yeah, and I've seen, and I'm sure you've seen, too many brilliant professionals. They are the best at what they do. They keep up getting more knowledge, more seminars. They're amazing, and yet they don't have enough clients. They don't have enough impact. They stay invisible. Because here's the truth. It's not people who are the best in what they do that have more clients. It's just the ones that people know, people like, and people trust. And I'm sure you've heard of that before. And what is the fastest way to move into the know, like, trust factor and actually show how good a professional you are? It's video. Why? Because in the video, you create faster track than any other medium. No post, no article, no blog can be as fast as video in creating the know, like, trust factor. And many of you say, you know, Christina, I see it, I've heard it so many times, but you know, I mean, I don't know what microphone to use and what camera is good. I see these cameras here, I don't have these cameras. The truth, again, is that the biggest obstacle we have when we start creating videos is in our mind. That's our biggest enemy. And if this was a different presentation, you could see that it all started. Yes, these are my latest videos. This is 1.5 million, 1.4 million, 1 million. And you say, wow, how can I be possible to reach that? But the truth is that the first video, hello, can we? Okay, so can we go one slide before? Yes. Can we try to go on the internet? That would be much better for everyone. I'm sorry for this, guys. It's.
We love you, Christina.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're a live video, it's okay.
It's exactly. I didn't expect this, to be honest, at all. But that's life. It happens, exactly. Just press a presentation. Yeah? Sorry, thank you. Where is the screen?
Christina, just tell us the story. You're much bigger than the presentation.
Yeah, maybe that's the challenge. Thank you. So what? Thank you. Thank you. So what happens is when you start creating your first video and you see others and you get inspired, this chicken comes in and says, you're not good enough to do that. No, wait until you're ready. You're not ready yet. And by the way, you are too old for this. Other people are much younger than you, much more beautiful than you, skinnier than you. How dare you go out there and share with the other people? Why does this happen? Because the chicken has one purpose, to keep you in your safe zone. It's warm there. It's safe there. You don't get, challenges. And that's what the chicken is supposed to be doing. So chicken is going to be keeping you in an inner zone. And what we want to go is to the stretch zone. How does the stretch zone look like? Uncomfortable, scary, fearful. It's absolutely normal. We all go through this process. All the people you've seen and you admire today on social media, they have gone through exactly the same process. I have clients who have gone through it, so I can tell you by looking at what's happening behind the scenes. It's just that some of them don't share this process. So it is going to be a stretch zone. We don't want to go to the panic zone. If you go too far away from your convenience, this is going to create a panic inside of you. So if somebody has never spoken on stage, and I've asked him to go on a TED Talk in front of 10,000 people, that would be panic for him or her. It will be traumatic. He won't be able to cope with it. What we want to do is to go one step outside of the comfort zone, and this is how we're going to be doing this. I will describe this for you today so you know exactly how you do this. So when I first started creating videos, my only viewers was my mom, not my dad, because he was too critical. I didn't want to tell him what I was working on, and my close friends. But what happened then is that slowly and slowly, without giving up, this grew, and people started asking for my services. So this is exactly how it happens for everyone. So how do we go about it? What I want you to do first, and Emma, I think, will also mention that, is that you take a list of what are the most burning problems and burning desires of the audience you want to attract. Not just wishes, burning. Why burning? Because when you talk to them about burning problems and burning desires, they stop the scroll and they listen. So make a list of all these questions you get again and again from your ideal client. And answerthepublic.com is an amazing source for that. Who knows Answer the Public? Not as many as you, it's really it's free. And you can put keywords of your niche, and they give you the most hot questions that are being asked lively right now on the internet. So do that. The second thing that will, is it the one? Okay, thank you. So yeah, some of it was, thank you, and yeah? So, I want you to show you my first YouTube channel. Right now it has 72,000 subscribers. It's called Make Video Greece. It was the first community for video creators in Greece. It all started from zero. Did I know everything about YouTube? Hell no. I was just sharing what I was learning. And I'm inviting you to not wait until you are the most amazing expert in your field. Just share what you already know. Thank God, TikTok came in the game, which means that everybody then copied TikTok. Instagram copied TikTok, Facebook copied, everyone copied TikTok. And then now with a 1-minute video, you can be as impactful or even more, create it to a long-form video, which is much more difficult to create. These are the, I'm sure some of you recognize Elena was here yesterday. It is absolutely possible. They have all started from zero. And these are my heroes. They can do it. You can do it too. And these are the limiting beliefs I was talking to you about. Maybe some of you recognize yourself in these chicken talks. You're not ready. And this is the comfort zone we were talking about. So what we do with the chicken? Okay, Christina, you told us we have a tiger and chicken. We get it. But what can we actually do with our chicken? So what we do, and it has helped me tremendously and my clients as well, is you take a simple piece of paper, and on the left side of it, you actually write down what your inner critic is telling you. Just be mindful. What's the inner discussion? Right now, some of you already have your inner critic talking to you. Write it down. And what we will do, for example, others are better than you. Have you ever thought of that? Who dares to say, have you ever thought of that? Well, others are better than me. Okay, what we say then to our inner critic is that, you know what? We all start from zero, chicken. What I want to do is with every video, I want to be 1% better than the previous video. And what if the inner critic, so we are too old to show up on camera? Well, you know what? My experience is my superpower. That's the biggest superpower you have, your experience. We're not here to talk as models. They're not going to hire us as models. It's our knowledge and experience that convinces them to work with us. And by the way, this is Shirley Harry, 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube. She's 89 years old. I checked on her. She's still alive, thank God. And she has the audacity not to create videos about longevity or what she cooks in a day. She has the audacity to create videos about what? Who knows? Video games. She's a video gamer. She makes money out of videos, and she's 89 years old. How dare she? How dare she do that? The chicken is saying. But she's thriving. And what's the secret? The secret is to allow ourselves to be bad at something before we become good. If you ride a bicycle, if you ride a bike, a car, you know what I'm talking about. When we first ride the car, we are not Ferrari drivers, right? But with slow movements and we keep driving, we get better and better. If you leave your car parked outside of your house, nothing happens. If you don't decide to actually get in the car and drive, you will never, never be better at driving. It's exactly the same thing with videos. It's exactly the same thing with exposing yourself out there. So the first step, as I described before, is you take notes of what are the burning questions and desires. The simpler, the better. Some of people think, you know, this has already been told. I'm not going to say the things that somebody else said. No, you are going to say it because it's also a problem that your clients face and because you will never be the same as the others because we are all different when we express ourselves. The next step, and this is where the inner critic comes in, and the chicken is going to be talking a lot, is to do the exercise that I explained with the paper. To have ready your affirmations when the inner critic talks. Bring your tiger in the game. And the third step is I invite you the same exact video, simple video that you have created, one video for one problem and one desire, just one short video, less than 1 minute, you post it to all 5 platforms. Not enough people are doing this. And let me share something. When TikTok first came, I was hating it. I said, this is for children, this is rubbish, this is very bad content. I'm on YouTube, I swear by YouTube, no, I'm a YouTuber, I'm not gonna touch it. I was stupid because, I like to hang out in this cafeteria and you like to hang out in that cafeteria. And what if I can clone myself and to be in the same cafeterias at the same time with one effort? So please, please don't neglect this. 5 platforms. And even if another one comes, post your same video there. It will take you 2 minutes to do that. And of course, very important, celebrate your wins. If you are a perfectionist, that I used to be, nothing was good enough. I was beating myself up that, no, you need to do it again. It's not ready to be published. No, you need to do it again. You are ready. You all are ready to publish. And remember, we all start from 0. So what will happen if you actually follow this and you do post your videos in 5 platforms? What to expect? Well, this is what happened to me when I started posting videos consistently. I got invited to speak on TV. Nobody knew what I studied, who I was, what was my background, but they invited me to talk on channels, on podcasts, because they're looking, people out there are constantly looking for experts to fill in their interviews lines, their podcasts. They're looking for interesting people. So it's absolutely possible to do that. And then also I got to Vietnam. All thanks to creating videos, I got invited to Vietnam. And of course, when we go out there and we sing our song, as I like to talk about, we attract the people that want to listen to our song. Not everybody likes rock music, but I want to sing my rock music. And I will attract people who like rock music. So we attract the right ones for us. More visibility, as Emma said, is going to create a community for you. You gain the ability then to build online courses, because what is the difference between one-to-one coaching and online courses? In online courses, you do need a bigger audience in order to sell. So by videos, you do create an audience ready to buy from you. And for those of you who want to write a book, if you now go to a publishing agency and say, hey, I want to write a book, it said, yeah, you are one of the million people who want to be an author. But if you go there and say, hey, I want to have this book published, I already have a community of people who love what I do, you get a completely different deal from the publishing, because what they care about is profit, of course. So it's a superpower if you already have the audience ready. And of course, many of you say, yeah, Christina, okay, I listen, but you know what, I'm not ready yet. Wait, I will wait to lose 5 kilos, then I will be ready. Or wait, my hair hasn't grown enough, so wait. If you keep on waiting, you will be waiting for the rest of your life, because it's your chicken talking, it's not you. Confidence comes for action, not before action, always, in any skill we want to master. And one thing that really stops a lot of people is that they listen to these gurus that say, oh, if you want to be successful on social media, you need to publish every day. No, you need to publish 3 times a day. These are the Hormozis, the Gary V's that you might have heard. For me, this is traumatic. And to me, let me tell you, this is BS. None of my students or me do I post every day. We are not influencers. We are not content creators. We are business people who are taking advantage of the algorithms and social media to expand our reach. So how do we do that? Instead of saying, I either post every day, 3 times a day, or I post nothing, I want you to think differently. I want you to think realistically in your week. What is the minimum and the maximum capacity you have for video creation? My minimum capacity is 1 video per week. Or sometimes it was 1 video per month, because other things were happening in my business, and I did fall into my minimum big time. But there was a minimum. It wasn't that I abandoned it. So minimum and maximum, and that keeps you moving instead of feeling frustrated, feeling I'm not good enough because I didn't follow the gurus and the way they say we should be creating content. And of course, The ones that love what they do, they have much quicker expansion than the ones that only do it for results. If your mentality is, I'm going to be doing this video and I'm looking for clients fast, you will very soon be bored and stop. If you are doing it because you love sharing, you love giving value, you love connecting with your community, then it's going to take you much, much longer way than the rest. And the only difference between those who grow professionally and those who stay invisible is that the ones have the courage to start even if they're not feeling ready. And of course, we are in Greece. It's impossible to make a presentation without inviting an amazing Greek philosopher, Aristotle, who said what? Well begun is half done. And I want you to start well begun. So this is 21 amazing video content ideas that you can download for free to position yourself as the go-to expert in your field. The only thing necessary for you is to act on those 21 amazing video ideas. And I want you to share your results with me. I'm on Instagram. I can't wait to listen to your story and your results. Thank you so much, and for your patience with this. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Questions, right? Okay. Are there any questions? Yeah.
Hi. Testing, working? Yes, it's working. Hi, my name is Antonia. I really love what you do, and I think you've handled the presentation fantastically this morning, so thank you for that. You mentioned that in the beginning, your mother was fully supportive, but your father was a little bit critical.
Yeah.
First question is, I wonder if he came around eventually? And then a question that may be relevant to the audience is, how do you handle the criticism from the internet? Because when you start exposing yourself and posting online, inevitably you're going to end up having critics and trolls and everything else. So I'm wondering, how do you handle that?
Great question, thank you. So when I first started and I got my first negative comment, the comment was, come, and it's very Greek, huh? Go make a moussaka in the kitchen. What are you doing on YouTube? I was so offended. It took me 3 days to come over it. I was like so sad about it. The I was like, see, I told you. And I was like, oh, it was hard. So I can tell you how I overcame it, how we can overcome this too. So it's amazing that we do have tools, but maybe some of you don't know about it. First of all, you can go into the platforms that you want to post and put all the French words you know already in the platform. So you are attuned to all the nice these words. And so every time a post includes a word of this, you never see it. Amazing, huh? You block it, but you don't even see it. You don't go through these 3 days of perfect. Second, it's perfectly okay to just delete a toxic message, and it's fine, and it's not a matter of being nice. They're not nice. This is my home. Go, so just delete it. Third one, and it also has happened, it's amazing, you can ask from one of the people in your community to reply. Or you can reply and actually show who you are, because you don't reply for the one who wrote, you reply for the rest of the people who read the comments. You totally have the power with this. Just believe in it. We are empowered when it comes to critical comments. The first question was about how I overcame the thing with my dad. He's a bit far away, but eventually, when he did see the success, so when he saw me on TV, he was like, you must be doing something right. But it took him time, and this is also a lesson for us. We're not doing them as somebody else. I think Emma said that in her presentation. We're not doing it to be applauded of how good you are. I'm here to serve, and we need to remember that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a question before I take that? Yeah. Yes. Hi.
Hello. So my name is Anthony Moirore.
Hi, Anthony.
Yeah, I am visible online. I have at least 100,000 followers on different platforms collectively. And thank God, maybe that's why I was invited to be the MC last year of the very first Athens Nomad Festival. But, thank you for sharing that you get invited to TV shows, podcasts, and things like that. My question would be, maybe Athens Nomad Festival is the biggest that I have been invited to be on. what's the missing gap between a big online presence and the results, being invited on to different platforms, Athens Nomad festivals to present? What's that missing gap? Because I would maybe want a bigger presence in person.
Okay.
Thank
so
you.
First of all, thank you for your question. First of all, it does take time. It's not that, hey, I posted 4 videos. Where are the invitations? Where are you guys? No, so it takes time. It's organic. We're not talking about spending money on ads. We're talking all organic. So it does take time. Also, being visible in these spaces, it's very helpful. So seeing you online and also seeing you present, for example, I was in Vietnam, 3 people invited me in their podcasts. I've never seen them before. But so it's a very good point you're making. Offline and online is even better combination. But it's not necessary. For example, my first ever invitation for TV, I had no connections on TV. My mom, my dad didn't work on TV, and I still got invited. So yeah, there is no magic recipe, say 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th video they call you. No, it's just keep consistently and doing it by heart. This is energetic, it's another topic, but it helps when you actually give from your heart. There is one more question, shall we?
Hey, can I ask a question, please?
We're pretty over, but
I was just wondering, what is your opinion on quality over quantity? I have a business coach that said, post every single day, even if it's just a B-roll. And then my perfectionist is like, oh, I want to do it to a better standard. But then I think that maybe posting every day will be better for the algorithm. So I'm just wanting your opinion on that.
Okay, thank you. First of all, when we first start, please forget about the algorithm. It's as if you want to go to the gym for the first time, you want to build consistency, and what you care is how many kilos you're going to lift, like 100, no, 200. Like, is this possible? I just come to the gym, and you ask me to weight like too many lifts. So forget about the algorithm. Your main goal here is to allow yourself to bring your tiger in the game. And that's why your coach is saying, hey, post every day, even if it's not great. Now, I understand that when we already are established as professionals, we do care about our image, and it's perfectly logical. You don't want to sound or look less than what you really are. So what I tell my clients is to actually, those 30 days of your, getting used to it, don't post them, but keep it. Like, keep a calendar, internal calendar, and don't post your first ones if you don't feel confident. But please don't make this stop you from actually creating those videos. So that's the same thing. You still get trained, but without the exposure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience.